Welcome, everyone. Welcome into this week's Water Signs live readings for the week of November 13th through November 19th of 2022. So today, together with tarot and astrology, we will get spiritual guidance for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Guys, I will use timestamps. So if you come in to watch the replay, thank you so much for watching my video. You'll just want to check in the description box. You can scroll down to the bottom and you can pick Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and it will take you where you want to go. All right, so I do have some announcements, and of course, we'll jump into the astrology. Really quickly, guys, I do want to mention the GoFundMe on my Facebook page. Several of you have donated or asked me. Thank you so much, Sandra. What it's about. That is the person that I went to college with, a very beautiful soul, and she's lost her son in the last just a few days ago. So they have started the GoFundMe to help with funeral costs, guys. For those of you that have donated, thank you so very much. For those of you that your cup is full and you're looking for a good cause, just check out my Facebook page. All right, and I do have it pinned to the top. All right, so that's going to be it announcement wise. So that's so not true, but we'll talk about it later. I do have a new video for you guys to watch during the astrology. So let's get started. November 13th through the 19th. I'm really focused on the meteor shower. We have the Leonids Meteor Shower. It's actually peaking on the 14th. It won't actually end until the 15th, but the peak is going to be on the 14th, and that's going to fall in this week that we're looking at, guys. So what the peak is means you're going to see about 10 to 15 meters per hour after midnight, after 12 a.m. I am basing that on my time, central time zone. I'm in Illinois here in the US. So how you're going to see the Leonid, I swear I'm going to get it right, Leonid's meteor shower, is you're going to look towards the part of the sky that is the furthest away from the moon. And the constellation you'll see there is the Leo constellation, and that is where this meteor shower is emerging from. All right, so November 16th, guys, we have, oh, I forgot to loop. My bad, guys. My bad. I seen it pop off. I was like, what? What happened? All right, there we go. Pretty video again. Hi, Diana. All right, so November 16th, we have Venus moving. It's going to be the first planet to move into Sagittarius. So we are closing out Scorpio season and moving into Sagittarius season. Venus being the first planet that moves into Sagittarius is going to make you feel like you want to expand your social circle. And I know a lot of you guys remember, we're always talking about energies that are about a week out. I do tend to feel my energies a little bit early. So I do tend to feel like kind of what's happening when we're talking about it. But most of you won't feel this until next week. Hi, Tim. So next week is when you're going to feel like you want to go out and you want to meet more people. I feel like right now, as I'm saying this, everyone is like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. And we're still very strongly in this eclipse energy, very much in our feelings, very much still dealing with a lot of healing, right? So yes, this week and next week, a little bit of a difference there as Venus moves into Sagittarius. And then I want to mention that just a few hours later, Mercury is going to follow Venus into Sagittarius. This is going to be about your system of beliefs or ideology. So this is what's going to shift. And you're definitely going to feel the shift. So if you're feeling withdrawn currently, like you've been in this healing period, you've been a little withdrawn, you're not necessarily pushing yourself to get out there and meet new people. I just seen 444 across my screen. That's beautiful. So yes, it's like you're not feeling it quite this week again because of the shadow part of the eclipse. But next week you are going to start to like bust out, right? Really want to get out, connect with people. You're going to be drawn to connect with nature also. So I really want to say, if you feel the draw to go outside, guys, do it. Go outside, touch a tree, take your shoes off, whatever you have to do, but connect with nature. And what's going to happen is you're going to become more aware of spiritual signs and you're going to get more intuitive hits. And I feel like everyone, Panda person on Twitch, hello. I feel like everyone is kind of starting to get those intuitive hits already, but it's going to become stronger. Like you're going to become more confident of those intuitive hits, right? I do want to say that as I'm recording this live stream, guys, those two planets that we just talked about, Venus and Mercury, remember, Venus is your feminine energy. And remember, everyone has feminine and masculine within themselves. You don't need anybody else on the outside. It's all already inside, right? So right now, both of those planets are in Scorpio, and they're moving out of Scorpio into Sagittarius. So I really want you to think about what that means. Remember, Scorpio is that deep, deep water. It's about deep transformation. And that's pretty much what's happening with the divine collective feminine energy, right? Has definitely went through this massive transformation. And we kind of hit a little bit of a slow period, right? Where like things kind of slowed down, and we were asked to wait, and in spirit saying like the things are not quite prepared for you down the road, so I need you to slow down a little bit. And we kind of was like, what? You know what I mean? Like we were ready to go. I feel like we've handled the slowdown period just fine. We've done all the work that was needed. And I definitely feel like we're getting to a little bit of a reward season, a little bit of this is what's coming in for you now, right? So yes, guys, there's definitely going to be a shift from the week that we're talking right now to the week that we're looking at, November 13th through the 19th. What I'm going to say is as we're moving out of this very deep, intense water sign, make sure that you're not hard on yourselves, guys. We've been talking about it all week. I feel like some of you are hearing me. Some of you are definitely really focused on your self-care and self-love. You're taking time out. Spirit had to remind me yet again today to slow down yet again today. So remember, I had that little medical break. I had to force the break, I called it, where I had to take a week off. It actually ended up turning into like a whole 10-day thing. But if you guys know me, I'm an Aries. I have Aries all in my chart, and I just want to work and I just want to go, go, go all the time. But it was funny because I was very much drawn to another Twitch streamer. Let me get it right. Ooh. I believe it was Cute Sabi. Cutie Sabi, Cute Sabi. Her name is Sabrina on Twitch. But anyway, super beautiful soul spirit. She gave me a free reading. It was totally spot on. And I asked her, I said, I wanted to know in my reading, like, what am I missing? What's the sign? I feel like there's a puzzle piece and I don't have it to get it all together. And she said, it's your health. Like, you need to take better care of your health. You need to rest. You need to do better. I am feeling better, Tim. So that's the problem, though, right? So I'm definitely that person that I sense that there's an issue. So I'll start going to the doctor and then I'll start doing what they recommend. But it kind of tends to stray off, right? And then I'm not doing it as much. I'm not as focused on it because I feel great. And I'm like, I don't really need to do that. That's so not true. We still need to take care of ourselves. We still need to take breaks. Just because we feel like we're at 110% doesn't mean that we need to be pushing at 150%. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So guys, your body's going to ask you to take breaks. Make sure to take them. Make sure to focus on what your body is trying to tell you, but also your heart and your mind. Like, be kind to yourself. That love and compassion that you're always offering to everyone else, offer it to yourself this week, because you're definitely going to need it as we're closing out again this very deep and emotional sign. All right, I think that is it for the astrology part. I love the new video. I can sit there and watch it forever. All right, so let's talk about the cards. Okay, so I pulled out that's not true. I have to tell you what happened. Some of you guys already know because I already told you. So we've been using the angels and ancestors all week. And I've been getting the guardian angel all week. Have you guys noticed? Like, it's been coming out a lot, right? And the white feather, of course, always sticks out to me. So this morning, as I was cleansing my energy and getting prepared for the live, I opened up the Palo Santo incense that Diana had sent me. Thank you, Diana. And look what I found. I just want to say, when I first got this, I didn't open it all the way. I opened it a little. There's like a little rope that was tied around here. I untied it. I pulled the incense out one by one. And then when I pulled it open this morning, I have a whole other pack, don't worry. But when I pulled it out this morning, I noticed that it bent. And I was like, oh, I must have used the last one. So I pulled it out to make sure, and look what I found. How cool is that? I just want to say, definitely some guardian angels. I have felt them ever since I got sick. I have felt them ever since, yeah, like I just feel very much protected. I do feel, I'm just going to touch on this really quickly because I'm always about staying in the light, right? I do feel like some of us are dealing with some are actual like physical attacks, and some are spiritual attacks. I do think if you're more in your feminine energy, it's a spiritual attack. And I do feel that if you're in your masculine energy, it's more of like actual physical attack. Especially if you're a masculine energy that is in a karmic situation. So I do feel like that's happening. And I know I don't touch on that kind of stuff a lot. I just don't feel like I have the resources yet to be able to offer very much guidance in those types of sections. So I just definitely try to stay, like I said, in the light. And that always helps, regardless of what you're dealing with, right? But so these are the cards that I picked out today. Hi, Miss Tina. For the water signs, I did pick out the Heal Yourself reading cards. We're actually going to use these for the energy of the week. I got the half faith card. I will say, when I was watching on Twitch this morning and I was getting my reading, we were totally kind of joking about the ADHD. And we were kind of joking about how, people that experience that definitely kind of talk fast. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so me, right? The slow energy kind of, I almost said bores me, but that's not true. It's kind of, I didn't mean that. It just kind of, it doesn't keep my attention, right? So the faster pace energy, I'm telling you guys, it's the Aries in me. It definitely keeps me going. But I do feel like Spirit is asking me to slow down with the water signs. I actually told Sandra and Diana that I felt like it was going to be calmer because everything had started to like slow down as I was preparing. But I don't think it's necessarily that the energy is calm. I think it's just spirits asking me to calm down or slow down as we do the water signs. I do feel like it's going to be something spiritual that comes through you. The half faith card told me that when I turned it over. It's like about your beliefs and your spirituality. And remember, guys, as Mercury moves into Sagittarius from Scorpio, there's definitely going to be a shift in that system, right? All right, for the main spread, I pulled out Magical Times, and that's kind of what we've been using. I did get the Dreamer card, my favorite card, because I always get to point out my dream journals. Guys, they're in the description box. Guided dream journals are definitely my favorite because they help you interpret your dreams. But the card says, your dreams have chosen you. Find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. This is the magic of life. All right. And then for guidance, I know we've been using angels and ancestors. Diana, they are my favorite. Quickly became my favorite. I don't leave the house without them. If I go stay at Miss Tina's, I always take them with me. So yes, but I was guided to use the Angel Inspiration deck for the water signs today. I did get Archangel Gabriel, which is number 3. This is my favorite card in this particular oracle deck. And this card talks about, again, staying in the white light and spiritual truth. So what I will say, guys, if you guys feel like things are heavy, like there's spiritual attacks or even physical attacks. Some of us are dealing with physical attacks, guys. I know it's not something we want to talk about. It's something we hide and run from. But collectively in our tribe, we have dealt with some abusive relationships. And some of us are healing from it, but some of us are actually still in that relationship. So I just want to say that I definitely feel like it's about Spirit showing you, one, that you're highly protected, and that's why these things are not really able to get you. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like they try, but you know what I mean. But you're also, it's also that you need to like speak your truth, and I feel like speaking your truth helps you stay in that light. We are going to clarify with the Triple Goddess Tarot. I got the Two of Cups. That's my favorite, right? The Two of Cups, the soulmate card, the I water you, you water me, and we grow together. And then, of course, we'll close it out with the Moonology Oracle, and I got you and your loved ones are safe. All right, guys. So let's get timestamps and let's get started. All right, guys, don't forget Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I do see you, Facebook. I do see you, Twitch. YouTube, of course, is in here. Thank you, guys. Don't forget, I will offer the free readings at the end, guys, at the end. It's so true, Tim. It means that you're very much like on a very similar journey. And we are very much in I like to call it the collective tribe. And I do feel like there's different waves, there's different collectives, you know what I'm saying? And I do feel like spirit draws us. Like I swear to you, when I first came out here, I read tarot to myself, you know what I'm saying? Like just messing around with tarot cards, and really just Rider Waite. I never really messed around with oracle cards too much. And then I started reading tarot and everybody's like, oh my gosh, you're so good. That's my story. And, they're like, you're pulling at my heartstrings. And I was like, oh my gosh, I must be a really good tarot reader. And then I realized that, spirit draws you guys to me. We're all on the same journey. I'm not saying I'm a bad tarot reader, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? We're clearly all drawn together. I'm so glad. So that's really what started my whole thing here is I always tell everyone what the cards mean. I think that's so important. And then that way that's how you pick it up and you're able to learn yourself. All right, I'll stop jibber jabbering. 1702 for Cancer. So Cancer, this is going to be for the week of 11/13 through 11/19. We did talk about the astrology at the beginning of the video. I do recommend watching that portion. I'm going to start out with the Heal Yourself reading cards. Deep breaths. The water signs make me nervous. I don't know. They're so emotional, right? So it's water. All right, here we go. Energy of the week for Cancer. 11/13 through 11/19. Sweet. The dreams card comes out and it's number 3. It's very possible that you're getting messages in your dreams, but it's also very possible, Cancer, that you're following your dreams. I'm actually Cancer rising, so I do feel like this is going to be more about following your dreams, Cancer. On the bottom, the Heal Yourself reading cards. We have Hole in the Soul. So there's definitely something that you feel is missing. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's missing, Cancer, but in your sense of like thinking or your belief system, it's like you feel like it's missing. All right, so I'm going to pull, and I got the Dreamer card. Look at that, 2 different decks. So dreams are definitely going to be big for the water sign. So are you guys dreaming? I think I put up a poll in the chat. So did you guys all take the poll? I should have asked if you guys were dreaming. That should have been the question. And don't say I don't dream. Everybody tells me that all the time. Like, I don't dream. Yes, you do. Just because you don't remember them doesn't mean you don't dream. All right, Cancer, let's see. Challenge or obstacle? Challenge or obstacle? So we have partnership coming out. It says, learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. So two things are coming to me, Cancer. I definitely feel like I'm talking to a Cancer, that this is, I know partnership and the wedding ring is on there, and I get that. But this is more of, like I'm getting collaboration, right? Like collaborating with someone, partnering up with someone, expanding your business by partnering with someone. It's really interesting, Cancer. I was just talking, I know she's not here, Amber, our rare That's Me 1111. Guys, if you haven't checked her out, please go do so. But yeah, so we were just talking about doing interviews. I would like to start interviewing some of the people, some of you guys that have, followed me and went through your dark night of the soul and came out the other side and started following your own purpose, right? So I feel like that's something we could do so that we could start showing the new waves of twins that are coming in. Kind of like what happens, how you grow and where you go from here type of situation. Let's look at lesson learned for Cancer. So we have cycles coming out. It says, we're all becoming, surrender to your changes, release your fear, and trust the powerful process. So there is something about a hesitation, Cancer. I'm kind of getting, like, for me, again, I'm just going to use myself as an example here. The Aries in me, right? So Aries sun, Mars in Aries. It's like I just want to go all the time. But the Cancer in me is definitely fearful. I definitely suffer from a little self-doubt, right? And it's like as things start to pick up, I'm always like, is this really what I want to do, right? And of course it is. But again, it's like we have to be asked so that we can push through one more time, right? It's also very possible that that something's coming to an end. And so Spirit's asking you, like for me, I definitely feel like I'm getting to an end of a slower period. I've went through a big transformation, a big transition, completely moved out of the state I was living in, right? So definitely a lot going on. And I'm now getting to where, like, I feel like my schedule is settled, and I'm able to really, the foundation has been laid down, right? And I feel like that's kind of the end of one cycle, and now I'm fixing to start another cycle. The Love card comes out. It says, listen to your heart and embrace what makes you happy. There are 1 million reasons to love. On the bottom is the Destiny card, my favorite. Acknowledge your mission, align with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world, Cancer. All right, so let's clarify a little bit. I know the Love card says love, but I'm definitely getting a feeling of contentment. Something makes your heart happy, Cancer. All right, let's look at partnership. Why is this in your challenges or obstacles? So we have the Hermit and we have Judgment. So it's very possible for Cancer that this could have something to do with a relationship. This could have something to do with you maybe not giving 110%, not being fully committed. I do feel like you were going through some sort of dark night of the soul, a grieving period. Definitely could have been going through like a spiritual awakening. But what's happening now is you're hearing your calling, right? You're following your purpose. All right, this cycle, I swear I just heard somebody talking. That's so weird. So much weird stuff has happened in here today. Okay, the cycles card is in lesson learned. So this is what's going to help you with this situation. I do, again, feel like you're at the end of a cycle. You've learned some massive life lessons, and now you're fixing to take those lessons and move forward. So yes, we have the Fool. Thank you, Spirit. Huge confirmation. And the 6 of Swords. So you're definitely being guided to take the leap of faith, right? You're being guided to explore new things, new places. The Love card definitely has me. So let's look at it. We have the 9 of Swords and we have the 3 of Cups. I love it. All right. So I do feel like, Cancer, it's very possible that you've been a little anxious about your soul tribe, right? You've been a little worried. So I do get the Nine of Swords of anxiety type of issue, like type of feelings. I do feel like this is more of a reversal energy. It's like you're finally becoming more confident in your soul tribe. So most likely I'm talking to a Cancer that's either with their soulmate or in union, one or the other. All right, let's pull guidance. It's also celebration. Nine of Swords in reverse definitely tells me you were worried or concerned, and it's like now you're celebrating. Cancer definitely chasing down their dreams, right? Heard the calling, listened to the guidance. So Archangel Gabriel, you guys seen me shuffle, comes out. And Archangel Raphael. I love it. I'll take both, 3 and 2. So Gabriel, of course, is about being in the white light, Cancer. That's definitely what's going to get you through. I feel like that's what's gotten you out of this dark night of the soul, right? You're at the end of this period. Archangel Raphael tells me you're at the end of that situation because Archangel Raphael is about healing. All right, let's close it out for Cancer with the Moonology Oracle. Tim. All right. I had a very important person close to my heart that was in my soul tribe, that was part of my spiritual awakening, and his name was Tim. All right, so let's close it out. Cancer Moonology Oracle for your thoughts and emotions. You're very close to achieving your goal. It's the gibbous moon. Your emotions are running high. I do sense a little fear, a hesitancy as you're standing at the ledge fixing to surrender. Nothing will come of the situation. So that's going to be this 9 of Swords. I did pick up for Cancer, the majority of you, this has ended. You definitely were worried. And now it's like you're celebrating with your soul tribe. For those of you Cancers that this is still upside right, like you're still having anxiety, you're still worried that the celebration may not come. Nothing will come of the situation. The Void of Course Moon is the card that says you're overthinking the situation. Surrender. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful, Cancer. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And now we're going to jump to Scorpio. All right. I feel like strong confirmation for Cancer that their spiritual awakening helped them start following their purpose. But definitely still struggling a little bit with the self-doubt. The 9 of Swords definitely tells us that. Sandra says Scorpio in the house. All right. Scorpio is oh, the 8s across the screen. Scorpio is the water sign I feel that I guess I could say touches me the most personally in my own journey. I learn a lot about Scorpio. I'm always drawn to Scorpios, and I study the sign as often as I can. And I've definitely been learning a lot about Scorpios here recently, about more of the darker side, more of the deeper, intense emotions, the things that Scorpio hides. And it's definitely been eye-opening for me, that's for sure. I've always thought that like I already knew all of these things because I had so much Scorpio in my soul tribe, but there's definitely been a lot to learn, right? And guys, even if your sun sign is not Scorpio, your moon sign could be, or Venus, Mars, even Pluto. If Pluto's in Scorpio, guys, I'm just saying. um, so it's really important. Hi, Miss L. It's really important that you guys have your birth charts, and that you know where all your placements are. Miss L, I worked on your reading today. Miss L purchased my the next 3 months reading that I use the birth charts with. So I've gotten to work with Mrs. L's birth chart this morning, actually all morning, and I've got to do her reading, which turned out quite beautiful, I believe. I know I'm a little biased, but I will get that to you very soon, Miss L. All right. It happens all the time around here, Tim. All the time. All right, Scorpio, here we go. 31-1, because I've seen it. So, Scorpio, this is going to be for November 13th through November 19th. I did talk about the astrology at the beginning of the video. I do recommend watching that portion. I do believe there's a lot of transformation happening for Scorpio right now, physically on the outside that you can actually see, but also internally with the way you feel about certain things. I definitely feel like as we move out of Scorpio season and move into Sagittarius, you're kind of coming to a completion of this transformation. So energies could be really heavy. And I've said that it's very important that you are kind to yourself. Super important that you're kind to yourself. Okay, Scorpio, so the healing card comes out all dramatically. It's going to be one of those readings, I can tell. But the healing card says that you're definitely going through some massive healing, but I just want to be able to get the card close enough. Do you guys see the tears? Can you guys see it in her eyes? She's still crying. There's still tears. There's still sadness. It's definitely the end, but it's like a feeling. I'm just going to say it how I heard it. I'm going to carry this forever. So there's definitely like an intense Scorpio energy that has a heavy, deep sadness. And it's like, I'm going to carry this forever. There's something about that. The beauty card is also here, bottom of the deck. So beauty card is all about seeing your worth, understanding your worth, believing your worth, right? I do feel like there's something about lack of confidence. The worth has felt like it's being pulled away because of whatever it is that you're healing from, right? So whatever caused this thing that you've had to go through that you're healing from, Scorpio, it's like it's caused you to feel less worthy for whatever reason. It doesn't mean that you're really less worthy, Scorpio. That is the biggest struggle for me in the Scorpio signs, because it definitely feels to me like every time I read for Scorpio, there is this huge it's funny because on the outside they're so confident, right? But on the inside they're not. And I think I can relate with that because that's Aries, right? On the outside we're just this huge ball of fire. We just come burn it down. We have our feelings later, you know what I'm saying? But inside we're soft and gooey, and you know what I'm saying? Like so I get the Scorpio energy. I do. But I definitely feel like the Scorpio collective tribe that we've been working with has definitely been feeling a lack of worth. And for some of you, it's because, remember at the beginning of the video, I said that we're all in different places in our healing. And some of us are still in those types of relationship that we like. Some of us have started healing, but some of us are still in the situation that's caused us to start healing. You see what I'm saying? Like we haven't necessarily pulled ourselves away from whatever that thing is, right? We know we need to. We feel it. We are shown. Spirit shows us all the time, right, Scorpio? But it's definitely like a feeling like I'm not quite ready to leave it just yet. But I do feel like that's kind of whatever that thing is what takes the worth, right? For some of you, it's like someone speaks these things to you, and you just, after a while, you begin to believe it, right? You become their words because they're constantly shooting these words at you. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's do magical times for the main spread. Challenge or obstacle for Scorpio. Challenge or obstacle for Scorpio. Thank you. So confirmation from Spirit again. Thank you, Spirit. Rebirth comes out, the Phoenix rising, the transformation, the Scorpio sign, right? So I do feel like as we're closing out Scorpio season and as we move into Sagittarius season, there's definitely a massive transformation. So in other words, in just a few days, Scorpio, you may not feel like you feel at this moment. At this moment, if I'm talking to you and this is you and you can hear me and you feel me, I feel like in a week, you're definitely going to, again, have that busting out type of energy, the breaking free, the light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like you've been seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're getting closer and closer. But as you get closer, you definitely have this energy of, am I even worth what's on the other side? You see what I'm saying? Of course you are. Let's look at lesson learned. We have the strength card. You have courage. You can endure. So see, you're not quite there yet. Find your center and spiral into your power. I got the shakes. Whew. All right, let's do the outcome. We have the Dreamer card. Thank you, Spirit. I got this card, Scorpio, for my reading. It says, your dreams have chosen you. Find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. This is the magic of life. So that card really wraps up this whole reading. Everything, Scorpio, that you're going through, everything that started this whole healing process, that started this whole rebirth, rising from the ashes, that you've had to endure and pull from your inner strength. And let me tell you, every time I do Scorpio, I feel it in my heart. And I don't know. I just want to hug every Scorpio. I don't know how to say it. I just want to share. I'm sending you abundant love and light every time. But I do feel like you do endure. You do find the courage. You do push through. And now you're going to start to follow your purpose. And that's your destiny, right? That's the whole reason that you're here. So I do, again, get this feeling of like busting out, right? It's like we're finally reaching the end of the tunnel. The power card is on the bottom. I knew that journey card. I could feel the twin energy. But the power card says, call upon the elements, focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. It's funny because my counterpart used to tell me this all the time. And I'm an Aries, remember? So it's so true. All right, let's look at the rebirth card. The transformation. I can already tell you, Scorpio, it's slow, right? It's some slow moving stuff. I feel like this probably started around a year ago. I know that's a big number, especially for me. But I heard it loud and clear a year ago. All right, the rebirth. So we have Jupiter, a little bit of stuck feeling, and we have the Nine of Cups coming out, a little bit of not getting what you want. A little bit of this isn't what I expected at this time in my life is what I'm getting. With the Strength card, we have the Fool coming out, so definitely needing to surrender. And we also have the King of Pentacles, so it's also about stepping up into your power. And we did see the Power card, so I do feel like Spirit's asking you to understand how powerful you are and then take responsibility for that, because the King of Pentacles to me, for several days now, responsibility. It's like we have to stop saying, it's not for me, or I can't do it, or I'm not worth it, or I'm not good enough. It's like at this point, all the signs have shown you who you are, you know, and you have to do it, right? So the Ace of Wands comes out. It's your destiny. It's fated. I love it. The Queen of Cups comes out. The Queen of Cups is the divine feminine clue card for me on my twin journey. But it's also about unconditional love. And for all of us here at Purple Lunar Rose Tarot, like that's what we're doing, right? We're all on the twin journey, and it's all about unconditional love. So I do feel like something, look at that, quick changes, the Eight of Wands. So again, I'm getting this feeling like, Scorpio, you're hearing me, but you're like, I'm still here. Things aren't moving yet. And I get that, but I do feel like you're going to feel that shift. And you're definitely going to start moving once you realize that your purpose, your destiny, your mission, that's what's going to bring you all those things that you want. All right, let's do a guidance. Not as heavy as I thought it was going to be. I was a little nervous. I keep looking back through them, like just to make sure. I just want to say the Strength card, lesson learned, taking responsibility, the leap of faith. I do feel like you feel like you're not quite ready. This is the Triple Goddess Tarot, and there's two Fool cards. Remember, one of them, she has her boots on and like her backpack, and she has like all her armor and her gear, and it's like she's ready, right? This one, she's barefoot. She doesn't have a bag, and I guess she does have a bag, but it's like she's not quite ready. She doesn't have it all quite together yet. And I feel like Spirit's saying that if you feel like you don't have it all quite together just yet, you kind of need to take responsibility for that. This is still your mission. This is still your purpose. This is still what Spirit's going to ask you to do. All right, so I got several. The Courage card coming back out, so coming out on the Strength. I'm getting some fire energy here. I'm getting like a little bit of a, like a fire being lit under your butt, Scorpio. Be accommodating comes out. I do feel like this is you towards Spirit. I don't feel like Spirit's asking you to be accommodating around anything that's toxic or unhealthy that's around you. But I do feel like Spirit's asking you, hey, follow your soul's path. And you're like, okay, I'm ready. And we have let go. So there's definitely some releasing happening. And I feel like the releasing is that darker energy that I'm picking up around you, Scorpio. It's like you finally let it go. On the bottom, we do have the compassion card. So make sure you do feel compassion for all parties involved. All right, Scorpio, let's pull the Moonology Oracle. The birds are sticking out to me. We have luck is on your side, new moon and Sagittarius. We have surrender to the divine. And we have communication is key, and it's the new moon in Gemini. So I did pick up on that twin energy. On the bottom, we have bring love into the situation, and it's the new moon in Aquarius. All right, Scorpio, go after those dreams. About time, right, guys? I'm ready to. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Scorpio. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please hit that like button. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all those good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and then we will jump to the last one, Pisces. Scorpio coming out of that dark tunnel. I just can't wait to see what they do next, right? Uh-oh. Is there a fight? We got a fight going on in the comments. That'll bring in some new viewers. I'm just kidding. All right, guys, here we go. Pisces 4313, because I seen it. This is going to be for the week of November 13th through November 19th. So Pisces, the 13s are definitely sticking out to me. I did talk about the astrology at the beginning of the video, Pisces. I do recommend watching that portion. Let's jump into your reading, and I'm going to use the Heal Yourself reading cards. Here's the slow down. I gotcha. Okay, so it wasn't that I was gonna miss something. It's that Pisces, there's a Pisces that watches that wants me to slow down. That's so interesting. So if I pick that up and I'm like, you totally gotta tell me. I don't care. Send me a message. I don't care how you do it. But definitely pick that up. Like, slow down. All right. So energy of the week, the Heal Yourself reading cards. All right, we have Temptation. I've seen this card. I was studying this card. Oh, and the Pride comes out. All right, so Pisces. There's something about a two-faced situation here. I'm just going to say it. Please don't shoot the messenger. It's very possible, Pisces, this is you. It's also very possible that you know someone that is being two-faced towards you. In other words, they're telling you something, but behind your back, they're telling other people that it's different. Man, this Pisces energy has been like super strong. I would say for, what do you guys think, like 2 months now? So here we go. I'm just going to jump into it. Pisces on the twin journey. Definitely dealing with, like, what's it called when they do that? Dang it, what's that word? Gaslighting? Yeah, gaslighting, right? Like where they just tell you a whole bunch of good stuff and then they kind of take it away. And then behind your back, they're saying bad things about you, right? There's definitely something about that. But I do feel like the pride, the two-faced situation, like, yes, it could be this person, this energy around you that's doing this. But it's also you, Pisces, because you know, and you're allowing it to happen. And I feel like I just upset somebody. I don't mean like you're allowing it to happen like you want it to happen. It's like you're scared to confront it, is what I'm getting. That is so freaking direct. All right, so let's pull out the magical times for the main spread. Let's see where this is headed. My bad, guys. I just dropped them. All right, so we have flexibility coming out for the challenges. You're not wanting to bend on something, or you don't feel like you should bend, or you're bending, Pisces, and it's like Spirit saying, no, you shouldn't bend, right? If you're going to make boundaries, guys, you have to enforce them, or otherwise, like, what's the point of having the boundary? But it says, gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Bend, don't break. It's very possible somebody's trying to break you too. The journey cards out, strong confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Discernment. Thank you, Spirit. On the bottom, awareness. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So, just strong confirmation of what I just said. The twin journey card the journey card comes out, and it says, focus how far you've come, not how far you have to go. You will find help in unexpected places. I feel like you're not getting the help at the moment, or you're not feeling like you have the help at the moment. So you're being tempted to go back to do something, right? But I do feel like you're seeing the signs that's telling you, don't do this, right? Discernment says, see the truth of the situation, use common sense, do not be fooled, pay attention, your intuition knows. In other words, there's like some sort of unhealthy cycle, and it's like every time you get up to the door of the unhealthy cycle and you get ready to open it, it's like, you know that you shouldn't open it, Pisces, but there's something about confronting the situation that you're not wanting to do, so you just open the door and kind of allow whatever it is. Awareness also comes out, bottom of the deck. It says, pay attention to the subtleties, look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. So I feel like you're being shown. BS Jessa on Twitch. I seen you earlier. Hello. So yes, I feel like you're being shown the signs, Pisces. All right, let's pull a little tarot. And we are using the Triple Goddess Tarot. So let's see what's trying to break you over here, Pisces. Why is Spirit telling you bend, don't break? And we have the Nine of Pentacles coming out. This is something about your independence, trying to do something on your own. The Four of Swords also comes out. We have the Journey card. So we have the King of Pentacles and again, the Fool. So these two cards have been coming out together. But notice, remember I told you that the Triple Goddess Tarot has two Fool cards. There's the other Fool card, guys. So this is the one where like she's got her armor on. Look at those leather chaps, those pants. She's got boots on. She's got her bag. She is totally prepared, right? So Pisces, it's like, so when this situation happens and this unhealthy cycles that comes back around, it's like, that you're supposed to be more powerful than that. Like you're supposed to have more discipline is what I'm getting with the Nine of Pentacles than that, right? Like this person shouldn't tempt you to go back and continue that old cycle. You're so ready to take this leap of faith and start following your purpose. Remember, Pisces, it's not about the person, it's about the purpose. And I feel like you know this because you're seeing all the signs. All right, discernment. We have the Queen of Swords. So that's about healthy boundaries. I said that earlier. And the Six of Wands. So you're victorious. You do it. Wow, that's awesome. All right, so the Six of Swords. I said that earlier. I said, what's the point of having boundaries if you don't enforce them, right? Like you have to enforce your boundaries. The Queen of Swords is known for having those really high walls. I mean, she makes you work to get over her walls, right? But it's also about speaking your truth. And I do feel like that's what happens. You speak your truth and you definitely, somebody notices, right? You get that achievement, that victory with the Six of Wands. On the bottom, we have the Knight of Swords. So there's definitely an energy of breaking away from something. I always say this is my clue card for breakup, right? It doesn't mean that you go break up with whoever you're with, Pisces. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you need to find clarity and break away from anything that's keeping you unhealthily attached, right? I feel like I just made that word up. It's not good. It's not healthy. All right, let's do guidance, and we're going to use the angel inspiration. So let's see, what guidance does Spirit have for Pisces in this situation? Thank you, Spirit. So we have seek within. Again, I'm kind of getting like you're looking at this person or this situation and you're thinking that that's what's supposed to help you get you through. But all the signs are showing you that that's not what this journey is about. Remember, Pisces, it's not about the person. It's about the purpose. And you're going to have to go within to figure out what is your purpose. What is it that you're supposed to be doing with all of this that happened to you? All right, let's close it out for Pisces with the Moonology Oracle. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. All right, so we have Show the World the Real You, the full moon Aquarius that came out earlier for Scorpio. And we do have Expect Powerful Change, new moon eclipse. We did just have a full moon eclipse. And a win-win outcome is forecast full moon in Libra. Look how those scales balance out when you start paying attention to those signs and speaking your truth. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Pisces. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, please hit that like button. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And that's it, guys. That's the water signs for November 13th through November 19th. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, keeping the engagement going. Don't forget, guys, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, and we're on Twitch all at the same time. So I know you guys can only see whatever platform you're using. Thank you so much. BS comes in. I am doing great. I actually seen her when I was over getting the reading from Twitch that I was telling you guys about earlier at the beginning. Super cool. Super cool. All right, so this is the time, guys. This is when I offer free reading. So if anyone would like some guidance or if you have a specific question, you can put it in the comments box now. I'm just going to clean up really quickly. But yes, guys, let me know. Don't be shy. Water signs were not too bad. I definitely got the slow down. I did pick up on some more things that I would have skipped over if I didn't. But I kind of feel like it's more of the water sign energy, right? A little bit in this needing to slow down type of situation, really needing to like pay attention to the signs, all of those things, which is funny because that's the reading that I asked for today. I told her, I said, I feel like I'm missing a piece of the puzzle, which I wasn't. I already knew what it was, but it's always nice to have a little confirmation, right, guys? Like, it's nice when someone says, yeah, it's that thing. You already know. All right. Simon Cardi on Facebook. Hello. I hope I said that right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Twitch, look at here. Let me see. Thank you, Miss L. Thank you, Diana. Oh, that is so sweet, Sandra. You guys are being so nice. You're going to make me blush. Oh, Miss L, what do you mean boosted? Do you mean catapulted, like started, kicked it off? Is that what you mean? Yeah, Miss All said she was told to slow down too. Yeah, that's definitely the message that came across in my reading, Miss L. It's slow down, pay attention, do the things, be an adult. Right? All right. So I see 1111 going across my screen, 555. That is super cool. I wonder what's going on. So it's either going to be BS Jezza from Twitch, right? Or Simon Cardi on Facebook. Is my relationship with this guy going to be successful? Is he the one? Oh, I love the question. Thank you. It's so sweet, Tim. I'm actually that's funny. He's like, I subscribe to your Gumroad. I used to do our extended videos on Gumroad, but I really felt like I wasn't able to like get the guidance out to the ones on this particular spiritual journey, right? Because not everyone can purchase the extended. So I really just did away with the extended and I started putting the whole reading out for free. And I feel like I really was able to help a lot more people that way. But now we're fixing to start Patreon, guys. The 1111 across my screen is like flashing at me. We do have a live that we're going to do on 11/11. It's actually going to be Friday night, guys. So if you guys are available Friday night, make sure to join us. We're going to talk about the meaning of 11/11, and then we're also going to talk about, of course, twin flames, right? I want to separate because I do want people to understand that 11/11 has its own meaning without the twin flame journey. But of course, I will explain both sides, and then of course we will do some free readings, right? So yes, guys, keep that in mind. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit the little notification bell. And we will do that live. I'm going to announce my Patreon on that live. So I'm really excited to get that going. All right, I'm ready. Yes, Jessa, I promise I'm going to do it. Here we go. I am going to stick to the Heal Yourself reading cards. I'm going to say most likely Spirit put us together, right, for a reason. So these are going to be the best cards I could use for that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull a card out, something that Spirit wants you to focus on, and then I'm going to do a little past, present, future to give you a little insight on what's been going on around it and maybe what you need to do next. Ooh, alchemy. I love it. All right, so alchemy is number 25. Alchemy says that you went through something that was very challenging, very painful, very difficult. There's nothing left to that situation, but you were able to pull out one tiny little piece of something that was of great worth, and you've alchemized. So I'm just going to use me as an example here. Ready? I was on the twin journey. I met my twin. I had my spiritual awakening. I divorced my karmic of 20 years, and I started following my purpose, and now I'm here. And what I do is teach other twins who they are. I just remind them who they are so that they can start using their own spiritual abilities to follow their purpose. So I pulled a positive from a very challenging situation, right? And I do feel like you're kind of doing the same thing. Most likely that's why Spirit put us together, or that's why you were drawn to me. All right, let's pull a little tarot. So you're already on the positive side of the situation. I do see like the smoke clearing in the back there. So let's see, a little past, present, future. What are you alchemizing? So we have the King of Pentacles coming out. We have the Queen of Wands coming out. Ooh, we have the Star card coming out. You've also broke away from something that was binding or suffocating kind of energy is what I'm getting. Page of Wands is on the bottom. It does give me the energy that things are kind of fixing to get messy, right? This is the Triple Goddess Tarot. Okay, so King of Pentacles is definitely about stepping up into your power. It's about taking responsibility for things. It's very possible that someone was in control of your finances previously, and it's like you've pulled away. This is past energy. Queen of Wands is about becoming confident. That's where you're at presently. It's like you're learning about your confidence. You're learning about your worth, most likely because you were able to take this positive thing from whatever that situation was, right? And now future energies is going to be the Star. So it's like clean slate, redo. I get to start over. The past can't hold me back. I can do whatever I want to do from here on out. So beautiful, beautiful energy. But definitely experience something very challenging. I will say that I'm not going to call it. We'll see what you say. I'm going to pull out a Divine Feminine Oracle or two. We have the Goddess of Discernment. It says, I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. And we also have the Saint of Spoken Words. Every word I say becomes a prayer. I'm the author of my own story. You see that? I'm the author of my own story. You get to take that new story and run with it, right? On the bottom, Lilith. Ooh, the first woman. I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. So yes, definitely. All right. I hope that was helpful. Oh, she says, does it change anything if I dabble in alchemy? Maybe. Saya Ben Cardi. No, that was for BS Jezza. You can see it on the left of your screen. But I just want to say a lot of times, guys, other people's readings, when you're in here with me, Purple Lunarose Tarot, you are drawn to me again because you're most likely on a very similar spiritual journey. And so other people's readings in here could definitely pull at your heartstrings too. And that's going to be because you are also on that very same journey, right? So that's why we relate so well to each other. She says, cool, thanks. That was amazing. Aw, thank you. All right, so here we go. Let's do Cyben Cardi. Ooh. Aw. Oh, thank you, Miss Al. You guys are so sweet. This is definitely my favorite part of the day, just in case you guys didn't know. The rest of the stuff is very much like work. Although I did enjoy myself this morning. I did get to work on Mrs. L's next 3 months. So that was really exciting. All right, so I'm hearing magical times. I thought we were going to stick with the heal yourself reading cards. That's so interesting. Okay. All right. So, am I saying it right? Is it Simon Cardi? I love the green hearts, guys. I've definitely been in the green today. I normally wear blue for water signs, but yeah, definitely in the green. It's that heart chakra, right? I have so much love for the water signs. I just want to hug them. All right. Shivan Cardi. Shivan. Is it Shivan? Is that how you say it? Shivan? Siobhan. It's going to be Siobhan, isn't it? You do miss out. I mentioned that a few times in your reading. You'll see. You do. It kind of shocked me a little bit, but not really. Not really. You're so wise and you're always teaching us stuff. So it's like you already have them houses down. All right. I think it's Shivan. What do you guys think? Think it's Shivan? I hope that's it. Here we go. We have union. Wow. I did not expect to see that. Ooh, the goosebumps just went. All right. So it says, you have seen and unseen allies. Oh. It says, draw upon their strength, join forces with friends, and flourish. She's close enough. All right. So here's what's happening. Ready? Okay, so I do feel like it's possible that you have a connection. You feel a connection to a certain thing or a certain person, and it's spiritual, and you really may not be able to understand why you feel it, because I don't feel like that person is there anymore. I got that right away with you have seen and unseen allies. So this person was like very close to you, but now they're not there. So there's definitely an energy of spirit saying like they are still there. You feel like they're not there. They may not like physically be in front of you. They may be some form of separation, but the energy is still there and you feel that energy. And I feel like spirit's saying trust that feeling and use that energy, right? Big card to get, especially for me. So I don't recall your energy. I feel like it's new. I am definitely on this twin journey. That's what I do is I come out here and I talk about it, the connection, the purpose, like, you know, it's about the purpose and not the person. And you got the union card like right out the gates. I mean, that's a pretty big card to get for me. Sanctuary is on the bottom. So again, it says embrace the need for solitude. So again, I'm getting like you're not together, you're apart, separated. Let's do a little past, present, future. It's not me, guys. I promise. Spirit just tells you where to go, shows you the signs, says go click on this PLR, and then you click on it, and then here we are. All right, let's do past, present, future. All right. Ooh, Queen of Cups coming out for the past. Ooh, 7 of Wands coming out right now, and the 8 of Pentacles. Yay! Ooh, look at that. So big confirmation. The Lovers comes out, and for me, on my if you've ever seen any of my videos before, the Lovers is the twin journey. It's that spiritual connection. It means that you've met someone that has catapulted you in some way. You were stuck, you weren't moving towards your purpose. And now after meeting them or whatever this thing is, it's like it's catapulted you, it's pushed you towards your purpose, right? Towards your work, what you're going to do, what your soul wants you to do in this lifetime. Queen of Cups is in the past. So for me in my journey, Queen of Cups is the clue card for me for divine feminine energy. So the feminine energy has been moved to the past, the unconditional love, all of that kind of stuff. It's like you're trying to set it back. You're trying not to deal with it. Maybe it's hurtful, it's painful, something's bothering you about it. And it's like you're trying to leave it back here. You're trying to protect yourself from it. You see that? The Seven of Wands is like you're fighting something. It's not fighting. It's what am I trying to say? Like you're fighting it off, right? Like you're trying to hold it back. Standing your ground, right? That's what it is. It's like you have this big boundary around you and you're trying to protect something, right? And then future energies, you do have the Eight of Pentacles. So you do get to work, right? Eight of Pentacles, I like because it always says that you're almost there. You could be feeling like you tried to do this and it didn't work. So you're having this energy now of, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. But I do feel like you kind of get back to work with that Eight of Pentacles, right? And remember, the goal is 10 of Pentacles. So it's only 2 more to go. So it's like you're almost there. All right, now I'm going to pull out the Divine Feminine Oracle and we'll do some guidance for the situation. Let's see what comes out. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So the first one that flew out, you have the essence of all Buddhas. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. And then you also have the Mother of the Universe. I release all that doesn't serve me. This is it. Ready? I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. All right. I hope that reading was helpful for you. Ooh, so they're together but fighting a lot. That's so interesting because I definitely felt like you were not together. Like there was a separation, a detachment type of energy. I would say here's real easy. Ready? Your twin catapults your spiritual awakening. So do you feel more spiritual now? Are you trying to connect with spirit more now since you've met this person, or was there someone prior to this situation? That's how I always tell like who is the twin and who's not. Your twin is definitely going to be, yes, the one that catapults, which means that even if you were spiritual before, you're more spiritual now, right? It's like it gives you like a boost, a kickoff, you know what I'm saying? So yes, it's very, very possible. I'm also on that very same journey. I do go a little bit against the grain, but it's just because I'm not going to sit here and tell people that they should wait for someone. I really don't believe that it's about the person. It's about the purpose. You have to learn, like, what is the purpose that I met this person? What am I supposed to do with this information? You see what I'm trying to say? And that's really when I feel like you get the most understanding. You know what I mean? So yeah, yeah. Welcome to the tribe. Make sure to hit the follow button. That is so awesome. We talk about that here often, actually. Yes, definitely. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming in here. I had such a good time. New energy, and I love it. I'm definitely getting like we're getting a new wave, right? It was funny because I was just talking to Sandra and Diana a few weeks back, and I was like, I really thought that I was ready to move forward with the channel and start talking about something a little bit different. Because I really wanted us to start talking about manifestation and soulmates, right? That's where I'm at now in my journey. And Spirit definitely told me no, I had to slow down. I had to wait. And we're definitely getting like a new wave of twins, right? Like new twins coming in that are just learning why they're experiencing this spiritual experience, and what they're supposed to do with it, right? So I'm so glad that I stuck it out, because it's beautiful when I see new energy, someone who's fixing to like have their best life, what I'm saying, in front of them. So it's really exciting to see. But yes, guys, if you're new, please hit that subscribe button, the follow button, all that stuff. I'm going to show my new, I mean, it's not really so much new anymore, right? But this is our live stream schedule. We stream 4 times a week. Plus some, really, right? Fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, we do every Monday, 2 p.m. That's Central Standard Time. I'm in Illinois here in the US. Earth signs, we do every Tuesday, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Today we did the Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces water signs every Wednesday, again, 2 p.m. And tomorrow, every Thursday, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So yes, guys, if you're new, make sure to come back and watch us. And don't forget, guys, 11/11 Friday night, I'm going to be doing a special live free reading. We will talk about the twin journey. We will talk about 11/11 and what all the different meanings are. And I'm really excited to do that live also. So yes, guys, make sure to come back and join us. Thank you so much for coming in, everyone. I love all of you so very much. I am always, always sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you, guys.